Hey guys, Rune here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. So today I'm back. I'm playing some more Ascender Incremental, and the video yesterday actually did insanely well. So thank you for all the support with that video. It does mean a lot, and it does really help the channel out just in general. So thank you very much for that support with the video. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Happy to have you here. So anyway, we're back on Ascender Incremental. We are going to be hopefully progressing further. So as you can see on the screen right now, I've made a ton of progress since the last video. The way this game works is when you get going, you start going like crazy. So it's pretty cool, to be honest. And there is a really good guide. So I'll link the guide down below in the description. It's this one right here. And it is very, very helpful to use and read. So I would very highly, I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but I'd highly recommend to click this reader. It is not mine. I do not know who the creator is, so I cannot credit them. But if you made this, credit to you. You know who you are. So anyway, as you can see, we'll just quickly get into it right now. So here's the link at the top. You can see it right there. So let's just go into full screen, just so we can see slightly more of it. And my game is running in the background. I'm farming some runes at the moment, but we'll cover that shortly. So these are all of the active codes. Most of them work. The only one that didn't work for me was this one right here. Oops, that's not worked for me. So all of them do work, so give them a go and make sure you do redeem them all straight away. I thought I'd just share this part of the video because if you don't want to open this, or if you're on mobile, it's probably easier just to look at this for a second and then just, yeah, you know what to do. Anyway, these are the chests. That's the rewards of the chests, but we don't really need to talk about that at the moment. However, this is the main piece that I wanted to go over today. So right here, there is a guide for what to do when you hit level 13. So it does take a while to get to level 13. I'll just quickly tab back into the game, and I am now level 13, as you can see right here. And what happens is, the best way to get to level 13 is to just spam runes and then try to just do everything you can in the new world. And one of the biggest things that's absolutely crucial is, apart from just being online as much as possible, because people will buy global runes, as you can see right here. Banana Boating bought 20 global runes and 20 ultra runes. So they are for everybody. And sometimes the server admins, they do events where you get tons of global runes, tons of ultra runes. So yesterday, if you compare my progress to the video yesterday, I've now got 3 Etherborn, as well as these Boundless right here. I have 17 Boundless right now. And I've got Almighty maxed out. I've got tons of tons of runes, sorry, from doing absolutely nothing. Just by playing the server, you get things. So the biggest thing in this world is to make sure you actually buy all of the upgrades. So mainly you need droplets. That's the main upgrade you need. I would recommend to max out the perk for droplets, because once you get that done, it does make the world, well, the game significantly easier. So I've completed everything in this world right now. I've pretty much maxed out the game apart from runes. So you do get something called rune starring, which is very, very helpful. I've maxed out these 3 right here. I don't know if you can get any more than these 4, but I'm struggling to get some Odyssey at the moment. So Odyssey is yet to be found by me. So when I get Odyssey, then of course I am able to start doing that one too. If we go to the talent tree, you'll see that there is the chromium, which really does help. So I would highly recommend to try and upgrade your chromium at least to level 10, because the jump from level 10 to 150 is huge. And I went from about level 11, I think earlier, level 10, even level 11 or so, up to 115 in basically one sitting just by AFKing on it. So then I basically hit my limit, and then I've left it for what it is. There are some secrets. So at level 13, tier 13, you can unlock this one here, Haze, which is cool. Well, I'll show you what it does in just a second. I just want to make sure my times align with them, and then that way I can just get them both on sync. So that's the first one. It is in the talent tree. However, you do need to be tier 13 for that one to appear. However, if you are tier 10 or higher, you can just go down the pathway that I'm going down right now, drop down, and as you can see, you've got hail. So hail is the other secret. I believe these are the only two at the moment. If I'm wrong, please correct me, let me know. And as you can see, they give me 2 times droplets and 5 times droplets. So this one right here is the... which one's this? This is hail. So this is the one you can get at tier 10 or higher. So it gives you droplets. Make sure to get it. Prisms and droplets. Make sure to get them, guys. They really do help. And it is free progress for doing absolutely nothing. You can claim them every 12 hours. And I would make sure you go ahead and do that. You can just drop off the world and you do manage to respawn. So next up, you want to make sure you capitalize in the Hall of Fame area. So there's these 2 event runes at the moment, the 5 million beginner and the 5 million royal. So I would max out all of these. I would try and get as much as you can from them. If you do have the Rune Luck Game Pass, it does not seem to be working properly at the moment, apparently, from what I've heard and from what I've seen. So I would recommend to turn that off at least temporarily until it's announced that there's a fix, because some of the ores, just the runes, sorry, they don't seem to be dropping, especially when you have that Game Pass enabled. So in my opinion, I would personally leave it off for now, and then when there's a fix announced, you can always re-enable it. So that's all of that. We do have this right here. So this one is from the Superstar rune. So as you saw right there, I did get the Superstar rune, and you just need to... it's a hidden rune, 1 in 25 billion. It's not necessarily hard to get. It just, whenever you get some tickets, it does help. The more tickets you get, of course, the easier it is to get. But for now, you just need to get some tickets, and we'll go back to the guide in just a second. I'll showcase everything I've done from level 13 onwards to get to where I am now. You can completely replicate this strategy yourself. I'm a working case. It shows that it works. Just follow my instructions and follow the guide. So it does definitely work. So we can buy this right here, the Rune Bulk upgrade. So 1.5 times Rune Bulk and 1 Rune Clone. So pretty cool. Let's see what we are on now. So 575.93 NO is my RPS, my runes per second. So let's go ahead and buy this, and it jumps me up to 863. So a huge jump. Really happy to have that right there. So that's really good to see, and I will most definitely take that. So what we need to do now then is I'm trying to get my... which one is it? I forgot what it's called. Hyper Finality. So I'm trying to get this one upgraded. It takes absolutely ages. I get this one from the basic rune, and it just seems to take forever. I don't know why. Why is this one really slow? Maybe the odds are quite high, but again, it just seems to be taking a very, very long time. Let's just try this on. Does this make a difference? Possibly. I'm not really too sure. Possibly it doesn't. But for now, we'll leave it on for now, I guess. I know I said to keep it off. Actually, I'll just keep it off just to make sure, as they seem to be going up at the same rate regardless, so it doesn't seem to necessarily make too much of a difference. Well, I'm sure it does, but not visually it doesn't. So, enough yapping, let's go ahead and go back to the other world right now, because we do need to upgrade our perk, with tickets. So right here, I do have one. It's from some form of rune, hidden rune, and it gives me this ability. So I get more rune openings per second, the more I open runes. So pretty cool. I do need to try and get the hidden one from here. But whilst I'm opening this, we'll go back to the guide and let's see where we're at. So as soon as you hit level 13, my advice is to try to max out the talent tree in Realm 2, which is what was just at a moment ago. So this bit right here. Try to max this out as soon as you can. And then you do unlock something called Rune Starring, which is what I showcased earlier, which I'm just trying to get the camera angle for, which is this bit right here. So I would max out the runes as quickly as possible. If you've played the game a bit already, you should be able to max out 3 of them. The ones I had maxed out anyway. I didn't really have to do too much to max those out because they were pretty much already maxed out as soon as I unlocked Rune Starring. So that's pretty cool to consider because it does give you a significant boost. So next up, you do need to try and get the Bloom Orb. Why do I keep calling them orbs or ores? I don't even know. I just keep playing too many servers at the moment, so forgive me. But you do need to get Bloom from the color ore. There we go again. From the color rune. So color is this one right here, and it does unlock a talent upgrade. I forgot exactly where this is, but it does show you down somewhere else. So we've got the hidden stats, which is what I showed you already. We do also have the hidden talents, which is good as well. So Bloom is this one right here, and it gives Chromium starts boosting rune luck. So when I was in the talent tree, if you happen to see it, sorry, you'd have seen that I had a rune luck modifier, which is from this upgrade right here. So it always is good to have, because who doesn't like extra rune luck? So that's good. These ones here are decent too. I don't know why this image is upside down, but that's good to get. It's inside of the first area, but it's hidden behind the wall. So pretty cool. And I believe with this one, they have actually removed this from the game. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this one right here, the second one down, I believe that's actually been removed from the game. So let me know. I think it has been. 5 million beginner is what was just at a moment ago, where I bought it inside of the Hall of Fame area. And then lastly is Vexed, which is pretty good. It's very expensive, but it is quite good. It's just behind the spawn area in the main world, which I'll just quickly show you right now. And it does allow you to get ultra runes for Robux tokens, but again, they are quite expensive. So I think it was this one. Was it this one? I can't even remember. Where am I? I don't even know where I'm going, but it is somewhere. I think it is... Why are my graphics so poor? What is happening? Alright, let's max these out. It is somewhere. I can't even remember where it is, but it absolutely is somewhere. What is that? I have no idea. But anyway, I can't remember where this one is. It is somewhere though. It might actually be in the talent tree area, which it probably is actually, from what I can remember. No, it isn't. Is it? It's somewhere anyway, I can't really remember. But one of them is back there. So, top tier commentary, I know. Give me a round of applause. So anyway, let's just go back to the guide. We do need to quickly go through the rest of the strategy. And all you basically have to do is follow this bit right here. So if you follow this, I'm up to this point right here right now. I'm trying to max out my hyper finality to 110,000. But as you can see, it takes absolutely ages, and I'm currently on 1.8k. So I've definitely got a bit of way to go. This is how exponential works. So pretty much it starts off slow, and then with time it gradually picks up the pace, and the more runes you get, the quicker you get them. So that's how that works. It's simple math really. There is a picture right there if you want to see it. You can also look into it online on Google or something. I'm sure there's probably explanations on YouTube too, math tutorials or something, so you can always check that out if you wish to. But there is a guide at the top. It basically tells you everything you need to know. It shows you all the different multipliers with droplets, so be sure to get these runes. It shows you the token runes. It shows you everything. So it's a really, really good guide. I have linked it down below, so make sure you do go ahead and check that out. So if you're wondering how to even get to the next area, all you have to do is go to this one, the Realm Teleporter in the main world, in Realm 1. And Realm 2 can be unlocked, I believe, for 50 NO prisms. So I forgot exactly what number that is, but 50 NO I believe it is. So you can just unlock that. Then as soon as you go into World 2... Did I just buy some ice? Surely not, right? I think I did. But when you get into this area, you just want to start out here on the water droplets, and then just gradually move up them all. They do go from like right to left if you're looking at them from this way, or alternatively if you're looking at it with the board in the background, they go left to right and then top to bottom. So the best one is this one right here. So this is the one you want to be standing on the most. You can always buy the freeze upgrades, which definitely do help. So I would advise to get these where possible. However, when you do get these, they do reset the talent trees, so make sure you do upgrade them and don't do what I did before where I accidentally forgot. So you want to try and max everything out. It does take a bit of time. As soon as you can get the cryo rune, I would highly recommend to try and do so. Keep upgrading your Arctic points as well, because you do need Arctic points to open these up. Then these do give you more Arctic points, and you basically can keep switching between the two. Eventually you will unlock this one over here as well, which is the Arctic rune, and they're really good. This is a really good rune. So make sure you do upgrade those. Try and get these two. This does use chromium, which is inside of the talent tree area. So again, they all just play into each other. And we're just going to do some upgrades right now. I can only buy one. Are you kidding me? How can I only buy one? Well, I'm surprised. Okay, so we can actually get a few more. It does take a little bit more. But as you can see, I'm just upgrading my chromium level at the moment. I do want to try and get to 150 because it basically just gives you extra rune bulk, which is fantastic. And it actually backscales to level 1 chromium as well. So you get every single one from 0, or level 1 in fact, to 150. So it's really good to have. This is the best way to play the game, guys. It all just plays into each other. Hopefully you found this video useful, and I'm sure some of you did. It just takes a while to get to level 13. Once you're at tier 13, though, the game is completely different. You basically just farm runes in the end, and then hopefully they upgrade to tier 14 soon, add some new content, as well as some new ascensions, because there's currently only Ascension 1, which you can find inside of Realm 1. So that's going to do it for the video, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy it. If you do have any questions, do let me know. I'll answer them as soon as I can. And I'm sure other people have as well, like they did in my very first video on this server. So thank you to everybody who did that. It's nice to see everybody helping each other. And that does go a long way in this world. So thanks again for watching. If you're new, do subscribe. If you haven't done so already, check out my other videos. If there's any games you want me to play, drop a comment. I'll see what I can do with them. And hopefully, if I enjoy them, you'll probably see a video on them as well. So that's going to do it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.